Hello, this is Gaston Garcia for Event Live, and today we're going to talk about the gear required to live stream events from beginner to expert. Let's get started. To produce great content in real time, you will need to learn the basics. Let's start with the minimum requirements to live stream events such as weddings, conferences, funerals, and any others. To get started, you will need a stable internet connection. The minimum required upload speed is 3 megabits per second. The best way to guarantee a successful live stream is to have two internet sources, a Wi-Fi connection on location, plus a data plan on your mobile phone or wireless hotspot. Once you sorted out the internet, you will need a recording device, a microphone, and a tripod. For best results, you can get a gimbal too. Let me show you 3 simple setups so you can decide which one works best for your needs. The first one, the basic one, works for everybody. All this setup requires is this: a smartphone, a tripod with a phone mount, a live streaming app such as Event Live, and a mobile data plan or Wi-Fi. To improve your setup, add a microphone and connect it to your phone. You can use pretty much every phone for this setup, but you should know that newer phones offer noticeable improvements regarding battery life as well as image quality. This is one of those cases in which the more you spend, the better the results. Some of our videographers decide to place the smartphone right on top of their camera and live stream exactly the same angle they are recording at the event. A few tech-savvy users also connect their camera feed to an Android phone via USB-C to live stream at weddings and other events. The main benefit of this setup is that you can do it while you record your event. It doesn't require extra employees or complex setups to make it work. The video will be automatically saved on the phone, and you can edit and re-upload it to the livestream link if you wanted to. Before we move forward with the next setup, I'll share a few tips with you. The first tip: don't forget to fully charge your phone before starting the event. The second one: bring a power bank just to be safe. The third tip: get any tripod. You don't need a fancy one for this setup, but you don't want to broadcast shaky footage either. And the last tip: set your phone to do not disturb. Now that we discussed a smartphone setup, let's move forward with most advanced ones. The intermediate setup for live streaming events involves using a camera with a laptop and OBS to live stream events. The jump in quality is not always noticeable for guests, as a single camera won't look like a cinematic production, but this setup comes with a few benefits. You can get a wireless microphone such as the Rode Wireless Go and place it right inside the groom's jacket or even on the officiant's microphone. This will allow you to get crisp audio, and your viewers at home will be thankful for it. The main benefit of this setup is the jump in audio quality. The main disadvantage is the need for a laptop and a software configuration before starting the event. What do you need for this setup to work? A DSLR or mirrorless camera? Depending on your camera model, you might be able to use it as a webcam connected to your computer, while other cameras require an HDMI output and a capture card to make it work. You will also need a laptop with OBS installed and configured, a few cables, a power source if your laptop requires it, and a Wi-Fi connection or a wireless hotspot. To get started with this setup, connect your camera to your laptop using a USB cable or a capture card using an HDMI cable. Open OBS and insert Event Live's RTMP keys to go live whenever you're ready. If you don't know how to use RTMP to livestream events, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. Here are a few tips for the intermediate setup. Number 1. Do not place your laptop under a full sun or it might overheat. Tip number 2. Configure OBS properly before starting to livestream to avoid black bars on top and the bottom of the image and a laggy or stuttering video. Tip number 3. Run a live streaming test before starting to monitor your audio, video, and your upload speed. Remember, you need a stable internet upload speed of at least 3 megabits per second. Now that we discussed the simple and intermediate setups, let's focus on our more advanced one. Experienced videographers might have good gear that you want to use for live streaming, so I'll help you build a setup that works with what you already have. This setup will be focused on a multi-camera live stream. For this setup, you will need 2 or more DSLR or mirrorless cameras, a microphone, a switcher or hardware encoder, a video monitor, a smartphone or laptop depending on the solution you choose, Wi-Fi or a wireless hotspot, and a few HDMI cables, and even a power source if your devices needed it. To make this setup work, connect your cameras to your hardware encoders such as A10 Mini, Link Studio, VideoX, or similar. There are devices such as LiveView Sol or YOLObox that allow you to do this without the need of a computer. In some of them, you can even use your smartphone to monitor the video feed. Set up your audio and connect it to the same device. If you don't have a good microphone, I can't recommend the Rode Wireless Go 2 for wireless streaming. In this setup, you will be using the hardware encoder to collect all inputs, video and audio, and switch between camera angles during the live event. Some encoders will connect to a laptop live streaming through OBS. If you choose to use A10 Mini, which is an excellent option, you can use the webcam output connected directly to your computer. Once you receive the video feed on the computer, you can configure OBS with Event Live's RTMP keys and start live streaming the event. To wrap up this video, I want to give you some final tips. As Kayla, one of our successful live streamers, said, keep it simple in the beginning. Even your phone is extremely powerful for the job. Start with the basics, and once you figure it out, you can scale your production to any level that makes you and your clients happy. We're here to guide you every step of the way. If you're still considering which setup is the right one for your level of experience, get in touch with us. We're happy to guide you for free. We're always looking for ways to make more friends among the live streaming community. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be here every week with more videos about live streaming events. See you soon!